Learning the mindset that allows you to employ those strategies is everything. All right? Shake somebody next to you, say, this is everything. All right. I'm destined for great financial success. Financial success is not dependent on resources. It's dependent on resourcefulness. It is never, ever, ever a question of resources. It's always a question of resourcefulness. Some people say, I can't grow my investment portfolio because I don't have the money. Right? But we've heard yesterday, once again, I'll refer back to Ron LeGrand when he's like, I didn't use any of my money. Even his resort in Alaska, that was owner financed. Right? So it's like, I didn't use any of my money. It's a question of resourcefulness. It's always a question of resourcefulness. The people that, I talked to DR and I talked to Chris yesterday, and I said, well, how much money did you start your first investments with? What did you put down? DR started with $5,000. Chris started with $500 out of his own pocket. Right? So you look at that and it's like, wow, wait a second. Maybe I've been boxing myself into a limitation that doesn't actually exist in any place other than my head. Right? And I'll tell you what, the people that become massively wealthy from a financial perspective, it's not that they didn't have the same life conditions. Many of them were born in worse life conditions. Warren Buffett was born August 30th, 1930 during the Great Depression. Worse financial conditions. Yet he was free from a mindset perspective. He was asked, some of you have heard me use this quote before, but Warren Buffett was asked fairly recently, last couple of years by a reporter, he said, Mr. Buffett, what's changed for you now that you've made all this money? What's he got, $50 billion now right now? So right around 50 billion, right? What's changed for you now that you made all this money? He said, well, I can buy anything I want. Then he stopped and thought about it. He said, but then again, I always could. See, Warren Buffett did not have the financial boundary conditions to his thinking that most people have. He wasn't boxed in by his limitation, as most people are. This guy had unlimited possibility. He had the right mindset, and it's that mindset that allowed him to accomplish everything that he did.